Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today I'm going to be building a new PC to be my server for my website and my friend's website. Um, I have this here, a Ryzen 7 5600G, 16 gigs of Corsair LPX Vengeance 2 memory. Yeah, Vengeance LPX memory. And this is really not going the way I expected. And this motherboard, it's an Asus Prime B450M A2 motherboard. Yeah, so today we're going to be building it into a system. I have the system downstairs. I will have to go grab it, and then I will bring it up and build it in there. I'll show you the old system and I'll show you the new system and how it's so much better. All right, just give me a second to. Actually, wait a minute. I can do this. Aha. Aha. I can. Oh, good. There's 0 people watching. I can go here and let's shut the server down. My cord for the microphone doesn't fit in the camera, so right now what I'm doing is I just have it plugged into the computer through the USB-C port on the camera or on the microphone. It seems to be working reasonably well, but it means that for this part of the stream, I won't be able to have the microphone on the camera, which I would like. Anyway, SSH into there, sudo su. Let's just put the mic down there very gently, hopefully without destroying anyone's eardrums. Okay, that's fine. Let's type in my password. Nope. Okay, the old server is shut down for its last time. Right now on my website, I have set up a backup. So my website is dillpixel.tk if anyone's wondering. And right now I have it set up so that it will link to my MacBook Pro as the server. And it has just a little test page up there right now, basically saying that the server is down for maintenance and that I will be back up with a new server and that you can watch me. So that's really cool. I'm actually really excited to be able to do this. I've been building my setup for a few days now. I got a good microphone, I got my good camera, and a little capture card so I can pull the data off the camera, the video off the camera into my computer. And yeah, I'm gonna go and grab the old PC because I'll be building the PC today inside of the old case and with the old power supply. I have a new power supply and case on order. However, I would like to be able to build it today because I really want to play with it. I want to get it going. I think it'll be fun. So I'm gonna go downstairs and grab the old server, and I'll show you what I had going on there, and then I will take all the guts out of it and put in my new motherboard, CPU, and memory, hook it all up, hopefully get it all going today, and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna go grab the old server, and for now, I'm going to switch to the camera. Camera. Hi, camera. All right, I'm gonna go grab the old server. Ugh, shoot. Ugh. All right. Is that back more or less right? Yeah. Center it and center that. Yeah, that looks good enough. Still nobody watching this, it doesn't matter. This. Ooh, that's not a good sound. This is the old server. It is a Lenovo ThinkCentre. Actually, how's the mic levels? Let's bring this over here. Okay, it is a Lenovo ThinkCentre. What's the model of it? I have no idea. I bought it at Value Village for $10. $10. I paid $10 for this thing and it functioned. So I used that for a little while and then I upgraded the CPU. Right now it has a Q6700 in it. And 4 gigs of RAM and a bunch of drives. It's got 3 drives. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to be building in today. It has a power supply and there's a case here. So I'm going to be building into there. And then I'll do another stream when I transfer the guts out of this and finally into the new Pink Flamingo 2. That's the name of the server. It's called the Pink Flamingo because that's what my mom wanted it to be called. Yeah. So let's put that down there for now. And let's switch to my screen for a moment. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, let's switch to my screen for a moment. Alright, blank screen. This is going to be good. So, move everything out of the way. Snack packet over there. And this random little tiny CD can go there. Can go there. That gives me a good workspace. Alright. Let's do this thing. I'm going to put this up on the table. Up on my desk. And then I'm going to move the camera. Bear with me here while I move the camera. Sorry, this tripod I also got at Value Village, so it's not the greatest. But it works, and that will do it. Yeah, that looks good. Tighten this back up. Yeah, this tripod is for photography, not videography, so it's probably not the best thing to be using, but whatever. It was $10. Yeah, I get a lot of things for $10 from Value Village. Anyway. There we go. Now, when I'm working on it, you can see my hands, you can see the PC. Alright, that'll be good. Alright, let's switch back to the camera. Oh yes. Video capture device up or screen down. There we go. There's the camera. Alright. Oh, hey, I have one person watching my stream on Twitch. That's really cool. Let's open up the chat window so I can actually see it. Where is that? Docs. Chat. Now I can actually see chat. Okay. Let's put this in here. This is the inside of the case. I have a couple drives. That's not a good sound. Oh, it's this thing. This thing. Yeah, one of the PCI Express slot cover things. Anyway. Alright, let's get everything out of here. Actually, can I sit down? That would be easier. Oh yeah, there we go, I'm lazy. Alright. So let's get this thing out of here. I have to use this as a fan controller. I'll show you once I get it all disconnected. Because my CPU doesn't technically support this BIOS revision. So I had to buy this thing from, I think I got it on AliExpress for like $3. Yeah, I have to use this thing right now for controlling my fans because the CPU doesn't support the fans, so the fan is always at full speed. All the fans are always at full speed, so I had to use this just to make it a little quieter. Anyway, alright, let's get some of these things out of here. Let's pull this drive out. This is one of the things that I really like about this case is it is genuinely really easy to work in, which is kind of why I'm doing this, is because I've found this case to be easy to work in the past. So pulled the drive out. That's one of my 2 terabyte drives. The other drive can probably, no, it's covering the motherboard, so I can't. So let's pull this other drive out. Second drive, it's a Seagate Barracuda, 2 terabyte that I got at, got that one at Best Buy. The other 2 terabyte one I got at London Drugs. Yeah, anyway. Alright, let's take the SSD out of here. This is the boot SSD. It's just hanging out there because I don't have anywhere to put a drive of this size in the case. It's just a Western Digital Blue 500 gigabyte SATA SSD drive. That's my operating system drive. Alrighty, let's start pulling things out. Let's make some room for myself here by moving some cables out of the way. What is that? Oh, that's the front I/O. Okay, I hope my new motherboard has a header for the front I/O, because that would be kind of sucky if it didn't. Although I don't use it for anything, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, let's pull this out. The dongle for my mouse keyboard combo that I will show you later once we get this thing up and running. Okay, and let's pull these out. Basically, right now I'm just trying to get everything off the motherboard, and I am a novice PC builder. The only thing that I've built is this machine right here, so if I'm doing things stupid, that's why. It's because I don't know what I'm doing. So if you're in chat and you see me doing something clearly wrong, please let me know so that I can do it clearly right. That would be very helpful. Okay, so that's everything disconnected from the motherboard. Oh, front I/O. Front I/O. What's this? Oh, the case, the speaker. Take that out of there, and the power button. Okay. I said that this case was easy to work in. It's been easy to add drives, and it was relatively easy to get my new CPU cooler and CPU in there, so I'm guessing it'll be relatively easy to build in for this. The power supply is at the top, which is like an old thing. It's because this machine is from 2008. It is absolutely like ballin' for 2008, but it's still from 2008. Let's see if I can put my microphone in here. Oh, I can. Oh, that'll be nice. Sorry about the noise. There we go. There we go. That's probably going to be a lot better. I can't turn up the microphone anymore though, so if it's quiet, I'm sorry. You'll have to turn up the volume. Alright. So, now let's get all this out of the way. These are all USB 2 ports on the actual case. This thing predates USB 3. Okay, let's take the memory out because that'll make it easier to get that thing out. The 24-pin power connector. This is the old memory. It's two of the sticks. Oh, nope, they're different, completely different. Two 1 gigabyte sticks. One is Samsung and one is Hynix, SK Hynix. Yeah, PC2, so DDR2 memory, 5300U-555-12, and this is -12-ZZ. So yeah, those are two of my old sticks of memory. Not near as good as what the new PC will be. And then these are the other ones. Kingston, these are the ones that came in it. This is, actually it doesn't say, 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte, and this one is also 1 gigabyte. It came with 2 gigs of RAM. And actually I have the old CPU here. I'm gonna show you the old CPU. Just so you can go, whoa, that thing's old. It's in here somewhere, isn't it? I don't actually know. Oh well. It's somewhere. I used it as my password for stuff. Anyway. Alright, let's get back to it. How's the camera looking? I'm going to move it over so you see my face a little bit less. That's much better. Now, seeing my face less will probably make more viewers on the stream. Alright, so let's pull this connector out of here. That's the 4-pin CPU power connector. Alright. And then we'll pull the 24-pin. Yeah, and if you'd like to see me stream more, I would love to stream more. I'm going to do it whether or not people watch, just because I think it'll be fun. And depending on how this stream goes, I will definitely be streaming a lot more. I'm looking at the camera, you can't see me. Hi. Yeah. So I plan to stream some video games. My friend suggested playing Subnautica for it, so I'm going to be doing that. And I'd also like to stream when I'm working on my car, because I feel like that would be a lot of fun. This is my CPU cooler. It is a Hyper T4, I believe. Yeah, it's a Hyper T4 Cooler Master. I got it at NCIX back when it was NCIX for like 40 bucks. This is the most expensive component in this whole system right now, is this CPU cooler right here. And I can't even use it for my new system yet, because I don't have the mounting hardware for the new socket. Yeah, but that's my old CPU cooler. It's a pretty good CPU cooler. Alright, so now I need some screwdrivers. Do I happen to have one? Oh no, I have to move the camera. I have to get it over there. Let's hope I have one in here. No, I think I moved them all into the drawer. Nope, there's one. It's just a regular Phillips head screwdriver, so I'll just unscrew the motherboard screws. That was probably very bad, but fortunately I'm not going to use this motherboard for anything important ever again. I do plan to still use this system as a just tinkering, playing around with Linux and whatnot system. I might do installing macOS on it, because that might be fun. Yeah, I just stood up. I wish I could get the light better. Wait, I have a lamp. How's the lamp going to do? Nope, that looks terrible. Never mind. Yeah, this is a really impromptu thing. I had all the pieces and I have a day off, so I figured I would just build a PC and stream it, and it should be fun. So that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, let's get all these motherboard screws out. Hopefully, yeah, this is a Micro ATX board, and my new board is also a Micro ATX, I think. Hopefully it is, because that means that it will fit in this case, like I intended to. Yeah, so right now I'm just getting everything out of the old case, making a nice little bare bones little chassis for building the new PC in. I'm going to put it all together on the motherboard box, and make sure it posts first. Make sure everything is supported by itself, just to make sure before I go through the hassle of putting it in this case. Although again, this case isn't actually half bad to work in, so I'm not too concerned about it. And according to PC Part Picker, PC Part Picker said that it might not be compatible, my CPU with my motherboard. But everything should be working. Yeah. According to the motherboard box, it does support Ryzen 5000 series, so it should, out of the box, support my Ryzen 5000 APU that I have. And I went with an APU instead of a discrete GPU because, well, it's a server and it's not going to be doing heavy video work, so I don't need a GPU. And the thing is that, oh, there's more screws. There are a lot of screws holding motherboards in place. What was I saying? The thing is that it's not going to be doing like video workloads, so I don't really need a GPU. And I could have gone with a CPU and a discrete GPU combo if they were cheaper. But this thing was like 160 bucks, I think, for my GPU, or for that APU. And for a dedicated GPU, that would be like 300 bucks at least, right, these days for a GT 1030. So I would rather just get the APU. Plus it makes things a little bit simpler. It's a little bit simpler to build, and I can actually do this where I'm building in my existing chassis, just because that way I have display outs and everything. So yeah. All right, pull that out. Old motherboard. It's a socket 775 motherboard, although you probably guessed that by the fact that it's a Core 2 quad in there. Yeah, it's a motherboard. It has display out. It's an Intel board, and I'm switching to AMD, which is interesting. I've always been a big fan of AMD, even back in the day, because I knew that they would make something good back when they were making Bulldozer and stuff. So yeah, I've always been a fan of AMD, so I decided to go with AMD for this build. And it's convenient that they're actually better than Intel now. So yeah, I would have built with AMD anyway, though, just because I like them better. Less shady business practices from AMD compared to Intel. All right, so that's the case emptied, at least as far as I'm going to empty it. Let's get it off my desk. Still only one person watching. Thank you. I appreciate you, person, whoever you are. You haven't said anything in chat, but I appreciate you. Alright, let's move these SATA cables. Put them with the drives. Alright, move this. Alright. Motherboard. Motherboard time. Sorry, I'm just setting the camera. There we go, that looks better. Okay, motherboard. Yeah. Let's go grab a knife and open this thing up. Yeah. I'm really excited. Let's go grab a knife. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright. Knife. Yeah, I got this knife for free from work. It's a knife. It does the job. I know watching unboxings with fancy knives is... Oh, shit. That's not good. Come on, camera. Do the thing. Don't shut off. What's going on here? It should be fully charged. Battery issue. Okay. What am I going to do about that? Just give me one moment. I'm going to switch to my screen just so that it's not ugly. There we go, screen. Alright, let's go grab a power cord for my camera. Alright, I'm back. Let's try and find a power brick. You can't see any of this right now. But I'm looking for a power brick. There's one. Good old Apple Power Bricks. I have a big bag of cables, in case you're wondering. I'll show you once I get the thing back. Cables and power bricks. Those are the things that I have. Plug this in. Oh shit, that cable's not going to reach. Is it? Nope. Oh man. I might just switch to a different camera. That might actually be easier than trying to find a USB-A to C cable, because most of mine are lightning, most of my long ones. Oh, here's one. It's nice and long, C to C. A to C. Perfect. Oh, come on, man. Really? Can't have the HDMI and the other thing plugged in at the same time? Yeah, I'm just going to switch to a different camera and charge this camera up. This is my Fuji X-T32 that I have. I just happened to have one, so it's not, I didn't buy it specifically for this. Right, the microphone. Yeah, I'll show you the camera after. Just going to gingerly put the mic down. And this guy. I thought that I charged up the camera all the way, but it appears I did not. HDMI. Turn the camera on. This is be now shot from my Sony a6000 that again I just happen to have. I didn't buy it for this as like a backup camera or anything. It's just strictly a random camera that well, not a random camera that I happened to have, but a camera that I bought for a different purpose. Okay, keeps that screen off. Whoa, what's going on? video mode. Now go back into here and view that. Oh. Movie button. Where's the movie button? There's the movie button. Yeah, I know. Battery exhausted. Great. Off to a great start. I could modify my USB-C cable to fit. I'm going to do that. Sorry, I thought that my camera was fully charged. So I suppose I could use my phone somehow. Nope, never mind. I can't use my phone somehow. I would have to somehow get a display out of it. Alright, let's modify this USB-C cable. Right, quick. That's my bag of cables. Just back on it. Where did that USB-C cable go? Oh, there it is. I have a knife, so I have technology that can help us. Let's not box cutter myself. Fit now. Now that's a little less wide. Yes, it will. Perfect. I modified my thing to work. Alright, now I switch back to my camera. Okay, back to this. Wow, someone is still watching me. That is darn impressive. That is really impressive. Anyway, here's my Sony a6000 that I tried to use. It's a Sony a6000. I have the 50mm lens on it. It's pretty good. I bought it for stills, not video, so I have no idea. And then this thing is my Fuji X-T32 that again I bought for photography, so I just happen to have it. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyway, let's move that out of the way. Get to this. So knife. I know it's fun watching unboxings with fancy knives, but I just have this simple knife. This one's really loose compared to my other one. Let's just fix that. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Ooh, that was fun. I'm already having fun. Ooh, motherboard. Ooh, it looks really cool compared to the old one. Oh, I have two of these here. Anyway. That's that motherboard. Let's pull it out of its anti-static bag. Actually, let's put this on here. I've seen on YouTube that people use the motherboard box as their, and the anti-static bag as their work surface, a recommended work surface. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Loud, crinkly bag. Ooh, that is really pretty. Like, I know it's just a motherboard, but that is really pretty. That's a big ass heatsink. Look at that big boy. Look at that big boy. All right. Not as much I/O as my old motherboard, actually, from what it looks like. But it's all USB 3 ports, so that's handy. Here, I'll make it all in the thing. And it's still got a VGA out, which is useful for me. All right. This thing looks so nice. Wait until I get my CPU out. That'll be even better. Okay. Well, let's not pick that up by the heatsink. Let's pick it up by the motherboard. All right. Anti-static work surface is a go. Let's grab the CPU now. Or no, first I'll slot the memory in, and then I will put the CPU in. So memory. Again, Corsair Vengeance LPX, 2x8 gigs, so it's 16 gigabytes, 3200 megahertz DDR4. I can try and show the camera that. That is it, placed on the camera. Let's open it up. Again, knife. Ooh, it looks quite good, actually. I didn't buy it for its looks. I bought it purely because it was 16 gigs for relatively cheap. This is what it looks like, though. I'll take it out of the plastic. Ooh, that is nice. Looks so much better than, like, okay, compare this with, here, I'll grab one of the bigger ones that is easier to see. This. Like, yeah, they're both memory, and it doesn't matter what it looks like, but this looks so very much better. And my case does have the case that I've ordered. Okay, so how do I do this? The slots are colored. I put it in the same color slots. Yes. And you start with the one closest to the CPU. Oh, I gotta open things. Wait, does this thing only have one opening? Yeah, only the one opens. That's interesting. Right, and slide that in until it clicks. Click on both sides, even though only one of the things opens. That is good to know, good to know. Hopefully these motherboard screws will work with this motherboard. They will. Actually, I don't want to get my hopes up. It looks like fuck. I'm sorry. I thought that having the camera charging would make it work, but apparently not. What's it saying on the screen? Battery dead. Okay. Well, I might pop off stream for a little while and let my camera charge up, and